And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese. I'm not paid to debate the city.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Nothing to donate? Then again, do kindly leave.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them. And don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. Look around you. These poor sods need all the help they can get. Now, are you going to clear off or not? And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Christine is pretty fun. Can she help out a bit more?
Or even at all.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mona.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah. Even if we got Grunch into the city with us, what would he do there?
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's here.
Get empty, Garen.
Then I guess he better
Somebody
get well.
drunk, Ma.
And soon.
Even from me.
Oh, you're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind. Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, the law.
That might be worth a
You're as
look.
desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Cannot rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
Stay in this car. As long as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
They need to be wiped out.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Them and the innocent.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
We don't like our chances. What if this is it for our...
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
I'll destroy
Cazador's
every
nest
last
of
bloodsucker.
serpents must be exterminated.
I swear it.
Nothing less will do.
There'll always be
If
more.
our children still live,
They spread like
what will happen
locusts.
to them if we attack?
I share your
So
fear.
we should do nothing.
Brechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. We underestimated an enemy.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. The slayer of Ketheric Thorm. Well, these are strange times indeed. The head of the shadow-cursed warlord is an impressive trophy. I am wondering if I could tempt you with another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies. I know, Tears. We have no choice. It is only right to warn. We shed tears.
Another quake! What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
What's that?
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
Such a scaredy cat.
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
There's no point arguing with the guard.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Ah, a new face! Something to say. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Great headline.
Stillmaid's murder, still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny. Of the crying one have met.
Stillmain is dead.
Citizens only.
This does not bode well.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people.
There must be something.
At least let the children in. Nothing but scraps for days.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
I'll hear nothing. We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger.
Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
The temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I suppose you're right. But the Crying One has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Sharessa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
But his methods need to rest with.
care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
To put a stop to them. A bunch of excuses.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body. Is a better person than both of us.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
Refugees traveling alone.
What's that
Or any stupid enough
Just
to
a man in a costume.
remind them that this is our